Hey everyone, it's Preston Clark with Simple Docs and Law Insider. I'm going to introduce you today to our award-winning Microsoft Word add-in called Simple AI. We're going to focus on our brand new feature, our AI Playbook library. I'll give you an orientation to it. There are other videos after this that will go much deeper into the specific features that I'll be giving an overview of today. Let's start here under standard playbooks. We'll expand this. I care about NDAs today, so that's what we're going to be focused on. So I'll filter by NDAs. Mutual NDAs is where we'll start. You see the play button? This will run the playbook. Once I have the playbook configured, this is where I will launch it and it will analyze the document. But for our purposes now, let's take a look at the edit function. This is where you make this playbook your own. I go under edit. This playbook has 19 issues. Some have more, some have less. Each of these can be toggled off if it's not relevant to you. It can be reordered if you want to have these presented to you in a different way, maybe by level of importance. And then you can expand each of these, and this is where it gets very interesting. So if I expand term, now presented with my preferred position, the default is that the term should be 1 year. I can also have fallbacks. I can also remove the fallbacks. I can add more fallbacks. It looks like the fallback position here is that we also accept 2 years. Response type, red line versus red flag. Red flag just means it's issue spotting. It's not going to propose any changes. It's just going to identify that the definition of confidentiality is too narrow, but it won't necessarily make a change. I'm going to keep redlining on for our purposes now. Guidance notes, this is really important in a team setting where you're building a playbook that others will be using, where you'll want them to understand escalation points or context into why the issue matters. Lastly, enabling comments is really important. We've all spent years of our lives seemingly adding the same comment over and over to justify our internal positions on a matter. In this case, you can do it one time and say for term issues, this is how we justify it. This is our internal policy, or as a matter of internal policy, this is required for X, Y, and Z reason, whatever that may look like for you. In this event, we'll leave it as is. You can now go one by one and make similar changes to the other items. You can add entirely new playbook items as well. So if you see this and you're like, gosh, it's missing something else that might be unique to our business, you can of course do that. You can delete playbook items entirely, or as I mentioned, you can just toggle them off so that they don't run. When you have configured this to your liking, you click on save and run, and now that playbook will immediately begin to complete itself and analyze the document, and from there you can begin accepting, ignoring, and modifying changes using the sidebar here. So in this case, it looks like there's a deal note, there's a suggested red line, and there's a suggested comment. I click apply, and those carry over into the document. Okay, that's it. That's a quick overview of the AI Playbook library. Check out our tutorial library for more videos on how to use this feature and others. Thank you.